game. It's a rich thing.
If you are looking for ways to declutter and organize your small kitchen, then this video is definitely for you. Because my kitchen is on the smaller side, I had to get really creative when it came to my storage spaces. This cabinet here is actually for a refrigerator, but I'm going to add some shelving to it to maximize on storage. Of course, before organizing any space, you want to go ahead and clean it out as well as declutter it. To make sure that I got the right height for my bottom shelf, I went ahead and added my rack there as well as my tallest pans, so I would not go too low. I wanted to make sure that I did not have to do this twice. So to make sure I averaged it out, I went ahead and added that pan. My husband drilled the holes and I used these old hooks from a cabinet that I just saved them from. A lot of these parts are actually reused, and my shelves actually came from an old piece of furniture that I saved, and I just took it to a Bauhaus and I got it cut down so that I can have the correct size to fit it in the cabinet. I actually spent $1 for my shelves to be cut, and I bought all of my organization pieces from Amazon and they came in clutch. If you guys are interested in any of them, I will definitely have them linked down below for you guys, but please note that they are affiliate links, so if you do not want to support me like that, you can just go ahead and research them yourself. But this is how everything came together, and I must say to this day it is so functional, and I am so glad that I finally got it done. Next, we're going to be organizing my under zinc cabinet. I must say that my under zinc cabinet probably was the worst decluttered and unorganized part of my entire kitchen. It just looked a hot mess. Before I got started with any of the organization in my kitchen, what I did was I sat down and I gave each cabinet its own purpose and functionality, and I went from there. For under my sink, I really wanted to keep all of my cleaning products in one space, so I moved all of the cleaning products from that cupboard I have across from my refrigerator. You guys can't really see it, but there is a cabinet on the opposite side of the refrigerator, and I had a lot of my cleaning products there. So what I did was I just corralled everything in one space, and I thought the under zinc cabinet would be that perfect area for all of my cleaning supplies. As you guys can see, this was my most cluttered and unorganized space in my kitchen. I don't know what we were thinking when we moved in, but we just threw everything in there. We had our coffee machines, we had glassware, we had cleaning products. Everything was just tossed in there without thinking about it. But I really wanted to take the time out to make my kitchen functional. That was the whole entire goal for me organizing my kitchen. I needed it to be functional, clutter free, as well as organized. It was not only for the aesthetics, I just really wanted to walk into my kitchen, open up a cabinet, and not feel frustrated. And I feel like I accomplished that by just going in and giving every cabinet its purpose and just moving forward. These Amazon shelves came in clutch. I love that the bottom shelf slides in and out, so I don't have to reach too far back or to tuck my hand in there to get anything out. I can just slide it forward, get what I need, and slide it back. I also moved all of my products from the other cabinet, and these shelves held a lot. As you guys can see, they took on a lot of products, and I absolutely loved that storage. It just is so functional, and to this day, like I said, everything just feels more clutter free, and I don't feel stressed when I open a cabinet in my kitchen. At first, I was trying to add all of my kitchen appliances to this cupboard along with the spilled over products, but what I did was decided to take those out and add them to the other side of the cabinet and make this cupboard for my appliances only. And I just added everything to a basket, and it turned out beautifully. As you guys can see, the before was just horrible, and the after is still working for us. The last cabinet that I had to organize was the cabinet next to our stove. That cabinet was so junky. Like I said, we just threw everything in there. We have some Tupperware as well as our cups, and it just looked horrible. Also, another hack for keeping your cupboards clean and organized, add drawer liners. I didn't show you me adding it to my under sink cabinet, but I added liners to my under sink cabinet as well as the cabinet next to my stove. The other one I didn't add it to because we actually changed out that cabinet for something else, but adding liners helps with all those spills or any water that may fall in there, especially under the zinc cabinet. And I like to use the clear ones because it just looks like the bottom of the cabinet. I don't have to worry about any color or anything like that, as well as they have those little bumps on it to make sure things don't slide, and it's really easy to follow that cut out so you don't have to measure. So I actually like using those as well for that purpose. Of course, I made the opposite cabinet for our plating only. Like I said, these Amazon products were so affordable. They came in clutch. I absolutely love them. I would recommend that you invest in them. Of course, you do not have to, but I would recommend that you invest in them because they came in so handy when it came to utilizing the space more efficiently, especially with our plates and the shelving for the cups and the Tupperware. I would recommend that you invest in them, but if you can't buy all at one time, just do a little at a time. Just buy one for this cupboard, and then the next month you can just set your goal to fix that other cupboard and buy a little more. You do not have to buy everything at one time, but I would recommend that you add some kind of organizational piece into your cupboards because it just helps everything to flow better. For the cabinet next to the stove, I made that our cup cabinet as well as our Tupperware cabinet because we reach for our teacups and glasses more frequently on this area. And then the opposite side, I made it for our plates and the other little knickknacks. I hope you guys got a lot of information out of this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video. So until then, Auf Wiedersehen.